Hello there. Do you like my Ferrari? Ca- This is meant to be green. Now it's see-through. Obviously, I got green screen behind me, so it just covers anything that's green. That's mad. It looks invisible now. There's a green line here for the Italian flag. I got this hat at the Ferrari Museum in Maranello. I went to the Ferrari Museum. Let me just check if my mic's working. Yeah, yeah. So I went to Bologna. I went to Bologna. I flew to Bologna. Then I got a taxi to Maranello. I stayed at the Ferrari themed hotel, so that was cool. The only Ferrari themed hotel in the world. Really cool hotel as well. Like the hotel buildings were like you had a Le Mans building, Daytona, Monza. It was cool. You had race themed restaurants like the Paddock and the Pit Lane, which is a fast food thing. I was just like, wow, they've really gone all out with this racing themed hotel. But yeah, if you want to see my vlogs of it, you can. It's on my personal channel, Sir Davidoff. But yeah, I went to Lamborghini museums. I went to Ducati museum for motorbikes. Both Ferrari museums, both the Enzo one and the main one. I also went to the Maserati. Well, wasn't the Maserati. It was a Panini collection, so a classic collection of cars, and Pagani museum. Really cool. I just went to Italy look at cars basically for 3 days, and it was a fun time. So you want to check it out, you can. Also went to Monaco not too long ago for Formula E. So yeah, if you want to see motorsport related things, there's things there. Anyway, right, Monaco. That was quite the race. Ferrari messed up. I want to see Ferrari in the championship. So anytime they lose points, it frustrates me. I don't dislike Red Bull. I actually quite like Red Bull. My favorite, favorite driver is Sebastian Vettel, and part of the reason for that is how good he was when he won 4 times with them. So I do like Red Bull quite a lot, but I like Ferrari more. Um, yeah, you got Red Bull versus Ferrari just like 10 years ago, I guess. A bit different context wise this time. But I really want Ferrari to win the championship again. It's been too long. You know, Kimi '07, that was the last time. Um, and hopefully it's Leclerc 2022. Um, but yeah, I just want to see Ferrari on top again. That's all. But Red Bull are just very good, and they're still getting the points. But I feel like Monaco was more because they messed up with the pits. I think that's the main thing. I don't think Sainz would have won, but I think Leclerc really could have won that race if they managed their strategy better. Um, I'm sure I'm the only one who thinks that. But yeah, they messed up, and Monaco is not. It's the last race you want to mess up in. Overtaking ain't easy. Having said that, that Gasly overtake on Ricciardo. Oh, no, that was an overtake. Anyway, yeah, Leclerc normally starts on pole, whether he wins or not, and I got that prediction correct. I predicted Verstappen fastest lap was actually Lando Norris. I did not expect that. I mean, in Monaco, it's quite unpredictable, but I just thought it'd be one of the top 4 cars. It wasn't. Fair play, though. Fair play to Norris. I'm sure he'll get his win eventually. And I'm sure eventually Carlos will get his win. Speaking of wins, Perez has obviously won races before, but I was happy for him to see him win that race. That was good. I want to see Ferrari win it more, but seeing Sergio Perez win a race, especially in Monaco, fair play, fair enough. But yeah, I predicted Leclerc to win. Obviously, finished fourth. It's giving me a green thing here because I got him in the top 10, basically. So I still get a point on this website, the way the point system works. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah. Also, you get bonus points if you predict before qualifying. You can change after qualifying before the race, but you lose your bonus points. It's only 2 points, but yeah. If you want to join that league, you can. Link is in description, superbrew.com. That's the website, superbru.com. Click on tournaments, you click on the checkered flag, F1, you click on the plus sign, you pick a team, or say you're neutral, whatever, add a pool, join a friends pool, and my league is coded Hemsatom. Just type in that, or type in Davidoff Predicts or Davidoff's league, and you should be able to join. So yeah, it's currently got 7 people. What's the leaderboard like? Is a good thing to check. I'm currently winning, but I don't feel I'm doing that well. Like most races, I'm getting like mostly greens and like a few reds, but like only a few of them are like exact, like very close. So it's kind of like hit and miss. But I guess consistency wise, I'm doing okay. Um, I may have spoiled my Baku predictions there. Just briefly. Predicted Verstappen second. He finished third. Predicted Perez third in the podium. I put him in the podium. He actually won the race, so fair enough. Predicted Russell fourth because he's considering the car he's got. He's doing as well as he can. He's doing. I think he's doing quite well. He's constantly in like within like the fourth to sixth region. So good for him. That's where I predicted him, and I was one position off. I predicted him fourth. He was fifth. Predicted Lewis in fifth. He finished eighth. I think on most tracks he would have finished higher. He was just stuck behind Alonso. What can you do? You need the right opportunity to overtake on this track, and it just never came. You either gain on the pit stop, or you do what Gasly did. But Gasly also was in the right place at the right time to do that. I feel like Hamilton would have had Alonso if the track was a bit wider. But yeah, it is what it is. Sainz predicted him to finish sixth, and he finished second, so a little bit off. I picked him lower down because his form has been dropping. He's a very good driver, and he's better than what he's been doing this season. It's kind of frustrating because I thought he would be up there with the title championship challengers, but not the case so far. Hopefully that changes. A lot can change over the course of a season. You never know. And even Perez is catching up. And I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere if Perez didn't let Verstappen through in Spain, he might have been closer. But then again, Verstappen might have overtaken him anyway. You never know. But, you know, Perez is actually not that far off actually challenging, which would be interesting if both Red Bulls were challenging. I wonder how that would go down. Because obviously in F1, there can only be one winner. Everyone wants to win. So that would be intriguing. Perez is a very good teammate, but maybe he wants the championship. Because if he keeps getting these points, you never know. But obviously a long way to go. Predicted Norris seventh. He finished. Where did he finish? Finished sixth. One position off. Predicted Tsunoda 8th. He was not in the top 10. Wait till you see where I predicted him next race. You're going to think I'm crazy, but, you know, sometimes risks are worth taking. Predicted Vettel 9th. He finished 10th. I think he's clearly not got that good a car, but I feel he's still got enough, you know, to get top 10 finishes. At least a few this season. Not quite a second place. Last season he finished second in Baku. Yes, there were a few retirements that race, but I don't think history will repeat itself in that case, not in an Aston Martin, because the car's worse than last year. And he could have got top 10. What was it? The race in Miami, when he crashed with Mick. They both could have got points, but that corner happened. Predicted Ocon 10th, and he was not in the top 10. So, yeah, Bottas finished 9th. So, yeah, it seems like the Haas have dropped down a little bit, especially Magnussen. I kind of want to see them do well. I mean, so far points wise, they're doing a lot better. Great compared to what was expected, I guess. But yeah, only the 3 DNFs, you know, for a track that tough. I think that's not too bad. Although 2 of them were Haas, so unlucky to them. Right. These are my Baku predictions. Could be right, could be wrong. Leclerc, most races, starts on pole. Even when he doesn't win, he tends to start on pole. So I'm going with that same thing. I think he'll get fastest lap again. And yeah, I've predicted Leclerc 4th, as you can see. And I've also predicted Perez to win again. After winning in Monaco, he will repeat what he did last year and win in Baku. Could be right, could be wrong, but I'm willing to take the risk. Charles and Max are better and faster, but you know that doesn't mean that Checo cannot win. I would like to see him. I mean, I prefer to see Ferrari win, but I'd like to see Checo win, and I think that it's very possible. Yes, it took it took Verstappen crashing and Lewis just flying off at turn one, but he did win last year, and I think he can do it again this year. I predicted Charles to finish second, do a bit better than last week, bit of an improvement, but not quite enough to win the race. Gaining 3 points on Verstappen, actually 2 points because I predicted Verstappen fastest lap, and I also predicted Verstappen third, of course, finishing off the podium. I've gone very safe with the first four. Predicted Sainz to, continue his momentum a little bit from finishing second last race to finish fourth. The biggest surprise is I've put Yuki Tsunoda in fifth. Considering his last few races, that might sound ridiculous, but he is capable of a good drive, and I am counting on the fact that he can pull off a good drive in Baku. I could be horribly wrong, and I probably will be, but risks are worth taking, and there's always surprises in F1, so although it wouldn't surprise me if he got fifth, he's a good enough driver, and the car is... It's not a Williams. Let's just put it that way. It's not like he's driving... What did Niki Lauda say in that movie Rush? A shitbox, yeah. He's not driving a shitbox. It might need some work, the car, but it's certainly not a shitbox. I predicted Russell in 6th, Hamilton in 7th, Vettel in 8th. I'll be honest, I'm a Vettel fan, so I want to see him do well. So, but he has shown that he can get top 10 finishes. So I'm counting on him again. I've got Lando in 9th and Ocon in 10th, just like I predicted the previous week, which did not go too well. So yeah, I've gone half safe. Like I feel like the top 4, the fastest lap prediction, even the fastest lap. Sorry. The pole prediction, the fastest lap prediction, fastest lap being Verstappen, pole position being Charles. I think that's fairly safe. The top 4, fairly safe. The 2 Mercedes, I also think is fairly safe. Russell's usually around there or even higher up. And Lewis, I think, could actually finish higher than that, but I think also 7th is possible. Mercedes just isn't that good this year. It is what it is. So I think, even George and Lewis, both safe predictions. Tsunoda's a bit of a risk considering his form. And then you got... Norris ain't really a risk. He finished top 10, I think. Probably. Yeah, we'll see. A few risks, and more than half of it is far too safe, but those are my predictions. So, yeah. I said early in the season that once Red Bull would fix their reliability problems, there'd be a problem, and they are a problem for Ferrari, and it's not helping Ferrari's case that they're messing up their own pit strategy. But let's see how Baku goes. I quite like this track. Castle's a bit dodgy in it, but I'm a big fan of Sector 3, just flat out, straight down. I'm a big fan of that. Plenty of opportunities there for chaos to happen. Yeah, even Sector 1 I quite like. Sector 2's the dodgy one in Baku, but I look forward to that race. I really do. I'm excited, and I got this weekend off work. Not a holiday, but I got it off work. I work every other weekend, and luckily this race falls on the right weekend. Unfortunately, next week does not fall on the right weekend, but it is what it is. I look forward to this race. I really do, and hopefully, as long as I wake up in time, I watch it live. I say wake up in time because I woke up late for Monaco, but the race was delayed, so I got saved by that. I did not think it would be delayed in Azerbaijan. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And goodbye. I lost the mouse. Sorry, I got 2 monitors. Goodbye.